Hi, GitLab team. I'm Eric Johnson, CTO at GitLab, and I run engineering here. And I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about my experience with mentorship and the impact it had on me personally as well as professionally. And this is meaningful to me because it's not only a large part of what we do within engineering, but it's also really how I got my career started. So if you know a little bit about me, you know that I studied philosophy in school. I was programming on the side. And I was very lucky to end up at my first company, which happened to be a technology company. It happened to be a startup. I really didn't know much of anything, but I was lucky to have been dropped in a position where, I looked at things differently because I didn't really know any other way. And there were a pair of individuals at that company, one more on the business side and one more on the technology side. And they saw that I was sort of helping things in their respective departments and helping to turn things around. And so they saw that in me, they believed in me, and they gave me a lot of advice about, how the technology industry worked and what it meant to be professional. And ultimately, I got my first leadership opportunity through both of them. And they helped me at that company and throughout the years become a better leader. And so ever since then, I've always tried to pay that experience forward and try to be as generous as I can with my time to help out others. And I've learned some interesting things about mentorship over the years. Probably the most counterintuitive is that it's actually quite common to be both a mentor and a mentee, sometimes even at the same time. In other words, the learning never really stops. There's always someone out there with knowledge or experience that you don't have, and you should always be seeking that out. In terms of my advice for how you as mentors and mentees could get the most out of this experience, I would say for mentees, try to really maximize the opportunity you're getting. Set an agenda, do the prep, ask great questions, and then I think the conversation usually flows easily from there. And for mentors, just know that I feel it's just intrinsically motivating. Whether you're an executive role or whatever you're doing, there's always those hard days or the times where you just can't break the routine. And then you find yourself in a mentoring context and you get a question and you know the answer. And maybe it's something you learned a long time ago, or maybe it's something you almost forgot. And it's just a really positive experience to feel useful. And I think that's really all you need to be sort of aiming for in these interactions. It's intrinsically, I think, fun to help people succeed. So with that, I'm excited to support this mentorship program at GitLab, and I look forward to hearing from all of you about the goals you set and what you're able to achieve together. So have a great time. Cheers.